everyone who said is the United States an opposition to Bola Tinubu.
Yeah.
Is he an opposition? Because the question is that the United States feels that Christians in Nigeria, there is a deliberate effort to subjugate the Christian faith in Nigeria. And would you say that the Americans who thought that it's an optical issue?
You have entered a subject that you may not be able to come out easily. At what point did the Americans start thinking that? I just came back from America. At what point did the Americans start
Does that bother your party or not?
No.
Your party raised
it depends on the time
lobbies to be able to fight that narrative.
It depends on the time that Americans started thinking that.
There are several of the officials of this government who literally were living abroad just to clear that narrative that Nigeria or Tinubu government is not anti-Christian.
At the time of Abacha,
I'm saying that is something that is concerning.
At the time of Abacha, American government was anti-Nigeria. Was that a Muslim ticket? You see, America has its own interest, and it is called American interest. Period. Anything that goes contrary to American interest, America will fight it. It has nothing to do with Muslim ticket.
Including thinking that Bola Tinubu is not helping or supporting Christians in the hands of Islamic jihadis who are killing people in some parts of the country.
What I heard was a situation where President Trump at the White House commended the wife of President Bola Tinubu and called her a respected pastor, a respected religious leader.
Skip the timeline, sir.
Yes.
That is months after his first position.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying I have had that when you were saying...
No, and I say it's an optical problem. So it depends on how you look at it. And that's why I asked you the earlier question.
Yeah.
And that's what the introspection. And I'm asking this question not because I particularly think that I'm a Christian from Kwara State. I went to Quranic school with some of my friends when we were growing up. And I don't think less of a Muslim because I'm a Christian. And I have people who are, some of my closest friends are Muslims. And my belief and the way I see things are different. But we're talking about
that's the same way President Bola Tinubu is, to the point where his wife is a pastor.
And you cannot preach that to everyone. You have to act it. That's why justice is not something that is only done, but must be seen to be done.
And I think he has acted it in such a way where, in fact, a lot of Christian governors have agreed and have come to work with him. A lot of Christian governors have said, yes, we believe you are not anti-Christians.
Give us a reason, Governor, why any Nigerian should leave a Peter Obi Kwankwaso ticket, an Atiku Amaechi ticket, and go with the ticket of a Muslim Bola Tinubu and a Muslim Shetima.
Oh, it's like bro, it's like day and night. You cannot even compare. If you look at the records of this president, if you look at the courage of this president, if you look at the performance of this president, if you look at the foresight, if you look at what has happened in the last 3 years, none of these people you have called has not held a position before. Now take that record, try to compare it with the records that I've just told you in the last 3 months. It's like day and night. You can't compare.
You've still not said the reason why they should.
I told you, performance. Courage, vision of this president. You know, if you look at the performance of what has happened in the last 3 years, you know, I know what you are going to throw out. Insecurity, as if insecurity started in 3 years. Okay? But if you look at his performance, even in the area of insecurity, and I'm happy I sat down here when you were discussing with General Musa, and General Musa told you that even security, you know, there is great improvement, and that's why some people are not happy and they are rumoring that he's resigning. Okay, so even in the so-called area of security that people actually are banging on, but you don't look at all the infrastructure that is happening in this country and say it ever happened. It's a dream. A lot of people will tell you that it's a dream. We never thought it will come. It will happen. If you look at some of the foresight today, people in the area of education, look at what Nelfund is doing today. You know, if you look at what is happening in the area today, you are talking about an area of our economy. What has happened? Look at the capital market that has grown 10 times today. That has never happened. Look at, so it depends on, that's why I say you cannot even compare.